Hey guys, and welcome back to Samwell Tarly. As we come near the end of this series, I did say it's going to be another one of my short series. Samwell's now getting to 56 years old. He's now known as the Old. So that kind of tells you he is getting old. And so when he does die, that will be the end of this series. So I do apologize to people who have been enjoying it, but I did want this to be a short series like our John Connington series, and because obviously a new update for the mod has come out, don't worry guys, I have seen it, I have downloaded it, been looking at it a little bit, but I'm actually not going to start one just yet. We're going to finish off this series first, which will finish very, very, very soon, and it'll probably mean the end as well of the Greek series at some point soon in the near future, because I want to try and move on to the whole newest version of Crusader Kings 2, Jade Dragon and everything. So I kind of want to move past all our old series from the last version of Crusader Kings 2. But I'm kind of waiting for them to bring out the new submods for the new version of A Game of Thrones. There are going to be some new scenarios they're bringing out. So for me personally, I'm still kind of just waiting on those to come out. And once those come out, we'll be starting a new long series in probably kind of an interesting one. This guy would like to marry my half-sister. She was married to Viserys. Her son is currently the king. We're going to decline, because I don't want to send her to be married to a Jogos Nye and Lorath, a very odd combination, holding a coronation. So the young man, Almeric Targaryen, or should we say Tarly, Osfrid the Exile. He's not much of an exile, is he, if he, if he currently controls Rosby as the regent? Doesn't seem much like an exile. Of course we'll attend my nephew's coronation. That is going to be a glorious event. But like I said, I'm waiting for the new submod to come out and we'll start some long series and the new scenarios they bring out. They look really exciting. To me, they're the best part of the new version of the mod is going to be those new scenarios that are going to be set quite in the past, some of them it looks like. So really looking forward to them. But we need to finish this one off first. No, I'm fine for now, thank you very much. The King of the Iron Throne. We have him crowned. He's a 5-year-old, very young king, but Riverlander, Duskendale, de Jure War, nothing really to involve me. Let's go for this then. And what is this? Another marriage? Everyone wants to marry her because she's now the mother of the king. I'm going to decline. It looks as though Sir Leopold the Unchaste. Sir Leopold Allgood, a Black of the Night's Watch, has arrived in Horn Hill, seeking an audience. He is here recruiting for the Watch, and implores you to help by sending men and supplies to the wall. Well, obviously, in law, Samwell would give as much help as needed, but this guy, he doesn't know so much about the wall. He never had to go there in his life. Thea Wild, a very young Lord Commander. But I think he's a nice guy. Samwell, this Samwell obviously was taught a lot by Randyll, but he's still a nice guy. I'll send a small wagon, take a portion, train supplies and good men, the watch needs it. Let's give him as much as possible, I feel like. Yeah, we pay the most of that one. Okay, perfect. We got lots of money right now. The wall needs it. You've been attacked. But of course it's the Rowans. I will order him to stand down. Thank you very much. So do expect some new series coming out very soon. And hopefully they're interesting ones. That's what I hope from the sound of it. Mace Tarly needs now an education focus. Now, he's good at everything. He's good at everything, but these ones have negatives on them. So, money or diplomacy. Well, he's going to be the future Lord of the Reach, because we're going to keep it to the male line. So I think we should go for diplomacy. Make sure he knows how to talk and, schmooze all the lords of the realm. Died attending to his chamber business. The son of Roderick the Mad. His child. Lord Powerman Roderick. But his heir would be Harren Greyjoy the Bastard. The bastard son of Balon Greyjoy, who currently controls the Iron Isles. Okay, yeah, his father... Okay, so let's have a quick look. Balon... Archon Balon Greyjoy. That's that weird name. But actually, the Iron Isles is controlled by one of his bastard sons, who he legitimized. Okay, and his son controls the Stepstones. They kind of split it up there. I feel a new appreciation for cider hall. I have a new appreciation for cider. It is delicious. Grave news, the colony's struggling. Okay, we'll send supplies and stuff. We'll get Summer Hall built up. Imagine if my nephew died. But imagine if my nephew died, what would happen? It makes you think, doesn't it? Because that would send the whole world into catastrophe, because technically he's the only child left of a Targaryen. So it'd be interesting to think what would happen if he did die. I can use... Every time that happens, I can usurp all the titles. I've never seen that before happen. But why are people raising their men? Okay, that war is... that war was over very quickly. It was like it was a peasant revolt or some sort of wildling revolt. Most likely. I wish I would... Why can't I be the... I should be the regent. But I've got cramps. That's not what I need right now. Claim the high... Claim the kingdom of the Iron Throne. Samwell would not do that. He would never take the kingdom from his nephew. His nephew is a proper, you know, claim to the Iron Throne. Samwell would never take it away from him. Like, someone was telling me I should try and kill him. But I was like, no, why would... Samwell would never kill his nephew. Even if it could help him get the Iron Throne. Even this Samwell. You know, it's not the way this guy is. It's not the way this Samwell is. Even Randyll, I don't think, would do that, actually. That's just not what he's like. He's not a nice guy, but I don't think he'd kill his nephew to take the throne. He'd kill his nephew if he was an embarrassment, maybe. Maybe he'd do that. After consulting with my council, I decided to enact a law changing succession in King's Landing. Isn't that lovely for you? Stop trying to marry us. Decline. I'll ask them to stand down. Fine. Please take this as a sign of my continued loyalty. Okay, Orm family. With your... I forgot what you call these things. Oh, what do you call that instrument? That is going to annoy me. Why has that left my head? I hate that. You know when you some bit of information... This is the problem with doing commentary sometimes, because you're playing and try to remember stuff. You sometimes forget the most obvious things. Is arguing with his wife. She seems quite upset, and they're almost screaming at each other. They don't even notice that you are watching. Well, I am gregarious. But I'm diligent and honest. I should intervene. Lord Oswald of Golden Grove was upset that I interrupted a private discussion. He wanted me to stay out of their business in the future. Well, whatever, then get away from me then. Get off my council. So that girl just died suspiciously. Who killed you? The good name so far has been success. During my visit, the king likes you. Good to know that my nephew likes me. That's always good. Improve relations. Title claimant. He doesn't like that. They accepted the peace offer. Okay. The Stormland. What are the Stormlands doing? My vassal is that. We've had this before. Let me think. Denied. You've asked this like every few years. Every few years you've asked this. What is going on in the Estamons? The North? Oh, Northern Civil War for elective monarchy. What? Okay. That's not them. Yeah, I better say. It must be just these guys? Yeah, so they're helping in 2 wars. I was about to say, so White Harbour wants to make the North elective monarchy. Ever since the Starks have died out, he wants it now to turn to elective monarchy. The Straits of Tarth War for grants his claim on the Stormland. Who is Grants? I don't remember a Grants. Grants. There we go. Grants Baratheon. So remember, there are Baratheons left, but they're of the line of, was it Kensingtons? I can't remember. So these are technically of that line, I would suspect. But it's hard to tell because they're all Baratheons now. But I think that was their family. So it looks like one of them has a claim. Oh, I feel better. Good job. Let's have a quick look up north. Poor Boltons. What is going on? 55% in favour of White Harbour. Revolt against the rule of the Boltons. So she's having she's having a couple of rebellions. One of her sons are dead. The other daughter's incapable. A lot of bad things going on up north, it looks like, right now. How will Westeros look by the time Samwell passes on? I wonder, how's this war going? 56% in favour of her. But there's now 2 more wars. North Clan's war for Sir Duncan's claim on the north. And there's the Rills war for Hugo's claim. Wow, okay. Duncan and Hugo. Lyanna's still alive. And she is the Lady of Winterfell. Let's have a quick look. We do have some, cast Starks, it looks like. Probably they're doing it for Hugo. Was it Arthur? Or Duncan? I think it was one of those they were doing it for. A lot of cast Starks there, maybe trying to push their claim as the the next best thing to a Stark. The closest thing we have to Starks. Weak claims. You set the titles. Okay. Everything's fine for Samwell. He's fine with everything. He's just an old man. He just wants to rest now. He wants peace in the realm. He hopes having this little boy there might bring peace. Because we'll protect him. We'll protect him. My nephew Mace does his homework and is always on time for his lessons. He's a good mentor. Yeah, we'd like him to be diligent. Young Mace seems to be envious of everything and everyone. He should show he should be a bit more temperate. How you doing, Mark? You certainly had 1 kid. I'm surprised. I thought you guys have a couple more. But your boy's 30. He's not turned out too bad. Take him on as a squire. We could do that. Can I get him to force train? I guess maybe it's a bit too late right now. Did I ever actually... Oh, he died! Sir Renfred! He died! Ah! And they had no kids. Arissa the Chaste. Okay. Well, that's kind of a shame. She's now pregnant again. And she did have that Raymond Tarly. What the youngest sister? Just crazy with her gonorrhea. She isn't too bad. Out of all the daughters, she's probably the best one in regards to ability. A son was born. Born. Horace Tarly, who is slow. The line of Tarlys. My daughters. None of them really impressed me so far. Probably best if we pass on to Mark. He'll get the line back in order with his fashion sense. My prisoners can blow out ducks. We'll let her rot. Let's have a quick look. We could exile her. Let's just exile her. Bye-bye. Good day. Leave our realm and never come back to the Reach. But things are kind of peaceful. Which is a surprise. And now the regent is Aline Macy, of course. Aline Macy. A rather heated discussion between myself and the Stable Master caught Sir Omer's attention. After listening to us both, he settled the matter between me and the Stable Master in a fair way. Good. That's how things should be. Ooh, he's got 1 eye right now. What happened with you, Mr. Tully? Did you, get yourself healed and it went a bit wrong, possibly? How's your son? Ryan Tully. He's not in your lands right now. Why is he abroad? Well, not abroad, but why is he in one of your vassals' places? How's the Westerlands right now? It's good to see how things look. Eleanor. There's still Damien's daughter. Chest pain. See, as I'm getting older, we're just getting more and more problems. But he had another... There we go. I did just say I'm surprised he had more kids. Laurent Tarly. That's not a name I see regularly. Okay, gains cough. We're going to save up for that if we can ever get it. That would be the next thing we'd save up for. Who actually has this? Yeah, Ares. 32. His Zondarian wife. They have lots of kids, lots of boys. My father would be vet. And I have cancer. So in my old age, I've now actually managed to go into cancer. Winter is coming. Not good. Winter is coming. I'm old. I've got cancer. How's Samuel going to get? Is he going to get the 60? Can we get the 60? A few more months and we'll get the 60. I think we'd led a good life. How old was our father? 58. We've already outbeaten Randyll Tarly. Well, I think that shows that Samwell is obviously the greater Tarly. Though we would obviously like to see our nephew, become full grown. We want to see what type of king he'll become. The Grand Maester is the regent. It will be good to see. What type of man will he be when he grows up? Because he'll be the head of the house. He'll be the head of Westeros. That's important for us. We need to make sure he's a good man. Could I educate him? His guardian is the Grand Maester, which you would think would do a good job. Blackmail him. Leo the Fat. I never trust him, yeah. Ask politely. Let's be nice about it. Do not... Yeah, I don't think Leo's ever going to go toward... The Tyrells are obviously very upset. They're not happy how things have gone. The peasants of Summerhall spend a long time on the road in order to meet the Septon, or so your Septon Hile claims. Okay, fine. We want Summerhall to be a success, so let's just keep doing it. Local shrines. I'd like to get to an advanced colony, at least before I die. While passing judgment on criminals from the safety of your throne, a young noble is brought before you. You quickly come to the conclusion the man is indeed guilty. Condemning him might not be the wisest choice, as he is of noble birth. If you were to pardon the man, he might prove himself useful to you, as he would be in your debt. No. Being of noble birth means nothing. Send him away. Before my dear friend Relena passed from this world, she made me promise to take care of her son, Nisios. Okay. Today was her funeral. Most mourners have left by this point, but Nisios is kneeling by his mother's grave. Hunchback, ugly, with a club foot, and he's crazy? What do you want me to do with him? I will offer my friendship and protection. Yeah, he would, wouldn't he? I think our Samwell would. We'll offer friendship. He turned me down. How could he totally disregard the esteem of his mother held for me? I mean, he's crazy. He is crazy, so I'm not surprised. I don't think he knows what he wants. Sinestral. Pate Sloane? That's a good choice. Or Robert Nucky. Pate Sloane. Sloanes are always around, I find. We always seem to be dealing with Sloanes. Oversee the realm. You would like to come work for me. You're a skilled fighter. Has to be said, but I say, we have lots of people here. I'm an old man. We're not likely to fight. It feels as though there's peace in the realm right now. I don't think we really have many risks if they're likely going to be war. Seems as though King Almeric, everyone's happy with Almeric Targaryen. Maybe because he's a little boy, so he's not really getting involved or interfering with other people's stuff, but everyone seems kind of happy. With the Starks gone, you can see the North is not looking so great these days. I mean, not really surprised with the Starks gone now. He died of suspicious circumstances. You'd like me to come to the tourney? Well, we haven't been to a tourney in a while. I guess there's not really much else going on in Westeros right now. I think Samwell's probably a little bit bored. So we might as well go to the tournament. Is that disease? There's a little bit of disease in Old Oak, but I think we'll be fine. My nephew failed to display his full prowess. That's a shame, Mace. I really hoped you could do something. We're going to force you to train then. He seems to be a cunning fighter, though. He gained 1 intrigue, so he didn't improve, but he did gain 1 intrigue. Okay. Oh, I wish he could have trained fighter. He's an intrigue guy. Yeah, I'm not sure how my father would feel about him. How did you get a kid like that, Mark? How did that happen? Are we even doing train children? Yeah. How did that not happen? There's 11% chance. That's not too bad. This should be good. Who do we have here? We've got Florent Oldflowers, Roxton's there, Florian Mark Tarly, Ares Tarly. So both those 2 Tarlys are there. Okay, let's see what happens. While preparing for the tourney, you and your squire have been training hard. You've been instructing him in the art of wielding a lance and riding a horse. There's a chance he could get skilled fighter. 15%. Ah! My ward is inquisitive. I think we've become friends. Well, that's nice. My half-brother was paired with Paxter Priss in his next joust. After many tilts, Sir Paxter was eventually unhorsed. So, my half-brother's made it through to the next round. A good showing for House Tarly. My half-brother was then paired against Mace Peak. Okay. Mace was unhorsed. Good job, Mark. So Mark's gone to the next round. He was paired against Sir Fallon Hunt. He's brawny and a duelist, but he's only a poor fighter. And it looks as though Mark has been declared the winner again. Wow. Good job. He was paired against Sir Merrill, a low-born guy, skilled fighter, comes from the house Q. He's come from like their lodging. He's brave as well. He's gonna be difficult, and he did beat him. Unlucky, my dear half-brother. That is a shame. So what, did you come second? No, really. That's still not the end? So that guy, Sir Merrill, then defeated Clifford Campester, who was a duelist, skilled fighter, and brave. After many tilts, he finally lost against eventual winner Arnell Roxton. Skilled fighter, has orphan maker, brave, you know, a good man. I can't remember half-brother didn't even get to the semi-final. He did so well. Tourney has finally ended. What a good day for all. Why the tiger? Okay, we got Wildling Revolt, Peasant Revolt. Well, there's a Wildling Revolt just then. But it's over. Raymond Tarly. Let's go for etiquette. And you want me to side of you, Lucian Celtic. And there we go. Your half-brother has died. Well, I mean, let's see what we're like for 1 second. Lord Paramount Samwell has taken his last breath at the age of 61. He died of cancer. Just and true, Samwell was a knight of great virtue, may be forever held as an example of a chivalrous warrior of the Severian. Mark, being a talented military tactician, we expect him to lead us to many victories on the field of battle. Long live Lord Paramount Mark. Well, he's brave, temperate, charitable, rude, chaste, and diligent. Well, he was a charitable man, so I think we'd spend the money. All the lords of the realm are invited, yes. He can spend all his money on it. A grand funeral for a great man. And what is this? He's going to give me the title of advisor, so there we go. So that is going to be the end of the series, guys. It's going to end there with this guy being put in this position. Groom and heir. Let's go with become regent. You know, he wants to be in charge of the little boy, his nephew as well, actually. And we did court physician. There we go. Perfect. We're going to have the funeral, of course, though. We're going to have the funeral. We'll go hunting, because I think he's a fashionable guy. He likes how it looks and stuff. The camaraderie and whatnot. The guests will arrive soon. I'll spend lavishly. Yeah, we're gonna have the funeral, and then that'll be the end of the series, guys. I really hope you've enjoyed it. I've enjoyed this series, actually, how it went. It was a fun one. It was a simple idea, just to see if we could educate Samwell to be as his father wanted him. And I think we did that. It was a fun ride. I understand you harbour an ambition to focus hunting. Become regent. Okay. May I advise you that it is my prudent to start a plot against Andre Tenarian, so you'll fulfill this desire. Thank you for your counsel. Yeah, we're fine. Let the feasting commence. Because we're going to end it anyway. I pray for guidance. Well, we're charitable. Yeah, go on. Just pray for guidance. Has used a tenth of feast to petition for justice at the court. He claims that Septon has been his kinsman murdered. Who is that? His brother? No. Which kinsman? I have no idea who you mean. Well, he can pay recompense then. And my son, he became a gruff diplomat. He is not so great. Please dig in, my lord. Samwell would be honored. How great the food was. Okay, we're just gonna do that for now. I was gonna get to the end. All to pay recompense. Yeah, everyone's gonna pay recompense. That's what we're like. The funeral. And Samwell is gone. The great Lord Paramount Samwell Tarly, the old. And there we go. Do apologize if you could hear anything in the background. My dog's been going crazy recently due to the fact of circumstances we can't help, apparently, because, yeah, I'm not going to go into it. You probably don't want to know really what's going on with both of them. But, yeah. So, that is the end of the journey. The Tarlys became Paramounts of the Reach, which was never a name, but circumstances kind of went that way. The king is technically a Tarly, but he's taken on the name Targaryen, and it looks as though there's peace in the realm. Samwell and Randyll Tarly maybe have helped to bring peace to the entire realm, and Summerhall is being rebuilt and being held by Tarly hands. So yeah, the North is still in its kind of chaos right now. So that will not be finished by the time we get off this. But yeah, she became a woman. She got married to another Lannister, Gerald. The heir would be Rafford Lannister, though. And yes, I have to go deal with the dogs. I can hear him going crazy right now. And what is this? Grant's Baratheon? And he's a roller worshipper, so he got the sigil of Stannis, which is very interesting. Tudbury, but his mother was that. Yeah. Interesting. Well, there we go. There seem to be a lot of women getting matrimonial marriages in that family, but there you go. The Baratheons got back the Stormlands. So, I mean, they're a cadet branch of the Baratheons, but that's fine. That's fine. And so there we go. I hope you guys enjoyed. Tell me what you thought of this series, what you liked, maybe what you didn't like, and maybe what you'd like to see in the future, though. Remember, I have a massive list of series I'm going to do, guys, so if you say an idea, it's not likely to jump ahead of anything. I've got so many, and the new scenarios are going to be coming out, so I'm probably be looking at something to do with them. That'll probably be the next long series, but until that comes out, until it's actually released, you'll probably see me do maybe one more short series in the most updated version of the mod. I was going to give you guys a clue about what it was with a song, but I'm not sure if we're going to be doing it anymore, so I'm not going to sing the song until I know what we're going to do. So I'll see you next time. I've been NG Paradox, and this has been us making a man out of Sam.